GMS.
Take myself out of this game. It feels like hell. Remember to still be humble when people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me. Baby, here's my notice. I'm moving forward past this, acting like I'm so fearless, but in reality I'm scared crapless. It's my turn to change the narrative towards self-worth. We're changing things, now I'm in charge, darling. Don't be afraid to hear a story that makes you feel so blue. These are happening daily, so go and help someone who needs to become free. Oh yeah, we're all becoming free.
Song too far, we're on time, but it's not what you chose and you fell so hard that you didn't want it anymore. So afraid of what would happen that you let it go, taking a step down from heaven 'cause you didn't know. I swung so far and survived it. Couldn't you just do the same and make happen all the dreams that you let go? I'll be with you the whole way. I'll be in your heart because my love is here to stay. It was from the start. Jump so high to the top, and your legs got so sore.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading
Have
the
an orgasm?
text?
I've never orgasmed during.
The biology
class.
text doesn't
Never.
do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
Computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone-
It's
it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show, and it is Tuesday, October 26, 2021. We couldn't be more excited to spend time together in a space. That was coincidental. A space where we're not terrified for like an hour. We can just hang out, talk about topics of the day, discuss silly news stories. We don't have to sit there and wonder what the heck's going to jump out of the corner. Isn't that better? Isn't that a better formula? I think we nailed it. So with that, I'm sure GMS plays tonight with Fudgeville. It's canceled, and we probably shouldn't do it anymore, which is great. You know, we'll just look forward to After Dark tomorrow and call it a day.
No.
Do we have a second? Motion carries.
No, I think we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah. The people asked for it. We're a show of the people, right?
And that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. This is the
And
outcome.
honestly, the people paid for it.
That's the outcome of what they did in the GMS
Sure
anniversary
did.
special. Good morning on to you, Downs. KJ is here and spacing out. That's what I was saying.
Peace out.
Hanging out in the space, and the first person I see in the chat is spacing out. It is good to see you this morning. Kate Zaid is hanging with us as well. Kalaf checking in at 6:01. KJ was here 59 after 5 o'clock, so you were in fact first. Down says delete and burn the VOD. No need for horror. That's right. Get rid of them. All of them.
All right,
Yeah, Downs.
Ryan, look at my camera.
Okay.
Watch. I'm gonna go. Boop. Are you ready?
No.
Great.
That guy wasn't that bad. At least we're back to
guy.
like zombies and things. What do they call them?
Like
Zombies?
No, they called them lichens. Yeah, lichens.
lichens. They're werewolves.
Lichens what?
Liken what?
Mike.
What?
Yes,
I
let's
don't-
go.
I don't like this place anymore.
No,
just kidding.
We're becoming one. Finally. That wasn't that bad. We're not doing the whole possessed thing. That was one of the biggest problems with Resident Evil 7. So if you want to check it out, it's tonight, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Part 2 of Fudge Village. And after heavy research into why I had disappointed Mike O so badly yesterday, I think we have our PayPal account relinked to our Streamlabs, which for some reason was disconnected. So
That was a huge disappointment.
I know.
Coincidence? I think not.
You could have been a big conspiracy for all I know. Maybe K-Laugh was taking care of me. What? You liked my bridge over Trouble's water joke? What?
Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel.
Listen, the best part of that whole thing is that 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 11 seconds. And it was when I realized I spent way too much time with Sean. So
There was some really key. You guys are one. It's nuts.
We couldn't have been more in sync had we rehearsed.
I know. And the best part is Hefty Wife watched it live.
Really?
Yeah,
That's incredible.
She saw that part. Like, maybe she was part of the Force. Maybe that's how it happened.
She made it happen.
Space and I hope you're as well as you can be. Today is Howl at the Moon Day. I don't really know how to make this into a topic. I don't know.
That was really weird. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
That was worth it right there.
Well,
I mean, there's Pumpkin Day. There's Mule Day. So we could have talked about donkeys the whole day.
what's your favorite mule?
Moscow. They taste the best. You ever put
That's
real
just
mule
gross.
in your mouth? Don't lick mules, y'all. It's dirty. Unsanitary. It's mincemeat day, which I never know what mincemeat is. Anyone know what mincemeat is?
It's meat that's minced, obviously.
As opposed to sliced, it's minced.
Yep. Sure
I
is.
don't think that's right.
Where's all of our English friends? Downs is here. Downs, what's minced meat?
Okay. I've also learned already that mules and donkeys are not the same thing.
You didn't know that? Yeah, one of them is a donkey is just a donkey, and a mule is what happens when a donkey and a horse have too many Moscow mules.
Down says mincemeat is ground beef. Why don't we just call it ground beef then?
Yeah, what? Why do you guys gotta like Zed? Why do you add letters that don't even exist in the letter? Like D.
I would argue that
Stop! Don't start.
that all ranchers
I know you're.
who raise cattle, they're meaning to turn it into hamburger, so it's intentional ground beef. Intentional ground ding. It's National Tennessee Day, which listen, I got like a niece basically that's named after the state. We have all the stories about all the bears from Tennessee,
Yeah.
right? Like I figured we could have had some fun with that today. The best and Mike's opinion of Tennessee. We could have done that, but we didn't. So that's some. It's Microneedling Day.
It's like a
needle.
It's like a thing how you make your thing with things.
It's not
Little
microblading.
needles.
That's an eyebrows thing, right?
Yeah. Megan's gonna have that done over Christmas.
Sean said it's a itty bitty little.
Yeah, live in space. Speaking of Tennessee, I had a good chuckle last night. I was in Hoboto's stream, and they were talking about if they have any bears in Mississippi because that's where they're living. And then I think Whit made the comment about I don't even think Tennessee has bears, which made me laugh. I was like, oh no, you should look at our. I should send you some stories because they have a lot of bears in Tennessee who think they're people.
Mike hopped through the screen and was like, "You called for me." He's like,
You need me to show you some stuff?
"I'm Bears Man from Tennessee." But wasn't Bear was not from Tennessee, right? That story did not populate.
I don't think so.
So
No. Bear was one of the like really big bears. I don't remember where they're from.
Spacing out, you haven't been here a while, but that bear over Sean's left shoulder, that's Bear. So please say hi. Bear's very friendly and has a really deep voice.
Which is weird. He's a bear.
Gets really excited. It's also National Financial Crime Fighter Day.
Naturally.
Cool. Neat.
because we all know what that is. National Chicken Fried Steak Day 2, which, by the way, chicken fried steak is delicious. We could have talked about chicken fried steak. It's just that we would have done the thing where then y'all would have got hungry, and then I would have had to disappoint you by being like, oh, we're going to talk about food all day, and then,
What's for breakfast?
you know, like, I just didn't want to do that to you, so. Do we like chicken fried steak?
That's definitely not going to happen at all anyway.
That's right. It's not like we'll get sidetracked. But seriously, does anyone like chicken fried steak?
I like chicken fried steak.
They're pretty delicious.
There we go. See,
Yeah,
consensus.
if it wasn't Tuesday, we could have it for dinner.
What's on
But
Tuesday?
It's Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. I was just seeing if Gray shows up because we actually said it. So, top of the moron
Good moron.
to you, Woo Dang Pig. Which, by the way, congratulations if you weren't here still. You
Oh,
won the
yeah.
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match award yesterday.
I want to see how Woo tries to do today's though, because he's only in chat, and it's really hard to type in chat. Your howling noise. I mean, you can write howl, but
If you want a tip, okay, look at the title if you're watching on Twitch. That I actually Googled how to spell the sound a howl makes, and it's kind of like a ooh.
oh,
Exactly. So your noise
Good.
gate is just classic. So that's why Woo is here, because you have oh and then woo.
That checks out.
Yeah, makes sense. Good moron to you, Kiki Low. It is good to see you. Hope your
Top of the moron.
new house is coming along. Same with you, Papa Paz, and Quiet I Am Gaming here as well. Good moron to you all. Chicken fried steak is pretty good according to KJ, if done right.
you asked me to. If you ask me to, I will just eat your steak. Chicken fried steak is great. You put some gravy on that, have some mashed potatoes with it.
Or don't have gravy. Either way, it's like fine.
Oh god, I forgot.
I mean, it doesn't have to have gravy. I mean, if it's seasoned correctly and
No, it's like a rule. You need
Doesn't
some good gravy.
good
It's the law.
gravy.
Yeah, no, not bad gravy.
Oh, good gravy.
You're so bad gravy. You're so naughty. No? Okay.
Wait, what's sawmill? Kalaf says, "Love me
What?
some sawmill gravy and chicken fried steak."
I'm assuming it's a brand.
Like, is it a chain? Like, is it a? Because there's Cracker Barrel, which I imagine my wife would say
Is a
like we have to
store,
go to
yeah.
Cracker Barrel tomorrow. Cracker Barrel
Why?
is a store, but also a restaurant.
It's a general
It's a
store.
restaurant in general.
We did have one Uranus chocolate factory and general store reference yesterday during GMS plays, so we figured you'd be
You're
proud of
welcome.
us for that.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that made it, so
Fair enough.
at the end there.
Woo, I am also not a big fan of Cracker Barrel. My wife wants to go there all the time for chicken and dumplings. And
yeah.
no.
You sound so disgusted.
Yeah, I'd rather go eat somewhere else. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I don't like Cracker Barrel. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. It's fine at best.
It's also a great place in Indiana for all the curmudgeons to meet. And not the good curmudgeons like me.
I was gonna say, are
the
you
bad,
going to the Cracker Barrel?
the bad curmudgeons that say mean things to other people.
I just pictured Mike now in a little bit longer. I mean, I don't think you're at the full blown old age yet.
No.
Founding like
no,
the
not-
the Good Curmudgeons United organization of Tennessee or of Indiana. It's like I'm one of the good, like a Suicide Squad, right? Aren't they the good bad guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I like Woo. I dislike it, but my mom likes it. Okay, that's fair.
Woo just doesn't like it because his mom does like it. It's like, I don't like anything you like, Mom. Wu did say I took her there the other day and had chicken friends. Well, look at that, full circle.
All right, we can move on now.
Mission accomplished. But did you howl at the moon, Wu?
And that's why we made today National Chicken Fried Steak Day.
Putting those cameras in Wu's house helps.
Yeah, we're using Wu as our test pilot for all of our days of the day. He howled. Wu howled a little. Just a little howl. Just a little bitty howl.
Oh, I did the wrong button. Wow, that was weird. I forgot that the green thing pulls you to it. Whoop,
The
I'm in
magnet?
the goal. No, like the oh jeez. When you have the green hook, it pulls
Oh.
you to the ball. Oh,
Yes.
why you blow me up? That was rude. Now I lost my. Oh no, I didn't. Suck it! Oh nope. Oh no.
Nice job. KJ, have a good run for coffee. Please let us know when you get back what you got. Is it Dunkin' coffee? Is it Starbucks
Doubtful.
coffee? Is it not any of those coffees? Apparently KJ has 5 cats now, too.
I thought she meant she had 5 coffees. I was saying, that's a lot of coffee.
I like Space's line. Cracker Barrel is so mediocre. It's like, it's not bad. It's not good. It's just, it's there.
Their breakfast isn't awful.
Yes, exactly.
But that's about where it ends.
And that's why I try to tell my wife. She always wants to go there for dinner. And I'm like, if we're going to go to Cracker Barrel, let's go have like French toast or something.
And then I would just rather go to IHOP. Actually, no, I wouldn't. IHOP has gotten pretty terrible.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what to expect. IHOP. That's their slogan.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw it on the TV the other day. IHOP. You know what to expect.
Wink.
I teed it up for you.
That was awesome.
Stalled
That
that,
was great.
person. And here comes Sean.
You stole it off the spiky guy.
Who
too.
was your holder? You just kicked a field goal. Papa's
Aw,
going to make
thanks,
you
Papa.
pancakes or French toast, Mike.
I like French toast a lot. It's real. I think it's underrated
I agree.
as far as breakfast foods go.
Yeah, we had that last night for dinner. French toast. With
Ooh.
brioche.
Burritos?
Get in there. Nice work.
Wow.
Yeah, Dandy
I like
Daydream.
breakfast burritos. They're pretty good.
Breck foods are foods that are for breakfast.
What's for breakfast?
Texas Roadhouse. I don't know the last time I went to a Texas Roadhouse. See, I'm a sausage guy. Papa, give me some turkey sausage on the side. Wow, well that was something.
That worked out.
Yeah, that was a good assist by that guy.
Oh yeah, Texas
Yeah.
Roadhouse. They have like the all you can eat rolls before your food shows up, right? With like the honey butter.
Yeah.
Honey butters. Top notch.
Uh-oh.
We used to have honey butter in school, like in elementary school. So
Really?
yeah, and so there'd be one meal. Like I think there was about 3 meals from elementary school that even as high schoolers we went to the cafeteria for. It was like their hamburgers, because they were kind of like sliders almost.
Oh,
They were so
cool.
small by the time we were in high school. There was
Yeah.
that one, and then there were chicken sandwiches with tomato soup that we'd always go for, and then the honey butter day, whatever day that was, probably potato soup or something like that.
The camp I worked at tried to keep kids from getting like having bad food isn't the word, but they would do apple butter instead of butter because then it wasn't as bad for the kids. They're accurate, but they tried all different butters because I don't really know why. They also had this great idea that On Wednesdays, we would serve rice and beans for lunch, like just plain rice and beans. Ryan probably would have liked it because they were like buttery beans to help kids understand that there are people around the world who don't have the same food we have. So it turned into all the kids eat salad on Wednesday at lunch days, which was pretty exciting.
Mike Job, number 4.
It is 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. 2:25 for those watching in the Ukraine. See, that was worth. That made it all worth it. Sean's little use of his mixer to do the little howl.
Little mixer. Who's got the little mixer? You just a little bit of mixer.
His mixer is actually quite large. So we know about Sean.
So is his deck.
Everything's large.
You know what they say about a big deck.
We're going to have a story about a man in a garden who was splattered with human waste, as one does. Tourist returns Harrison Ford's credit card. Harrison Ford made an appearance yesterday in
That's why I felt this story was perfect.
Resident Evil
Because he was
Village.
nice enough to be on the show last night.
And in North Carolina, a surreal social media photo shows someone walking with something. Dun dun dun. Tease of the morning. So we got that coming up. Thank you for being with us this morning. Good moron to you, Scott Chick. It's good to see you on this Tuesday.
Top of the moron.
Same with you, Dandy. We'll talk to you in just a sec as well. Dandy will be a guest of GMS After Dark tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that as well. But right now, we have stuff to do. We got to get informed. Chat, you have not been informed nor enlightened yet today. And I feel badly about that because we are already 2 minutes past when you should be. So for that, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 26th, 2021. And this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. It's Halloween time. It's spooky time.
Wait, what?
So we have Phasmaphobia updates. The Phasmaphobia Halloween update is adding Maple Lodge campsite, a new difficulty, additional ghosts, and more. Officially known as update V0.4.0, the Nightmare update brings a haunted campsite, new difficulty, 4 new ghosts, a new weather system, and more to the multiplayer game. It also brings a slew of changes and fixes to the early access title. Quote, we've had reports of paranormal activity near an old campsite, the Phasmaphobia Nightmare update page reads. We need you to investigate as soon as possible to find out the cause of these ghostly sightings. New paranormal entities have also started to reveal themselves in several haunted locations. Be careful out there. The weather has become a lot more intense recently, and it may hinder your investigations.
Are there tornadoes?
Probably.
Sharknadoes. Yeah.
Ghost Sharknadoes.
Ghostnadoes.
It's so much better with your noise gate.
I hate my noise.
Is that ghost coming through a radio? Nothing.
So if you're a Phasmaphobia fan, check it out soon.
I think Dandy is.
And in equally spooky game news, Kena Bridge of Spirits has been selling pretty well. It's a spooky game, right?
Yes, I was terrified that whole time you played that for good plays.
They've officially recouped their development costs, and Sony is reportedly happy with the sales numbers for Kena Bridge of Spirits. This is from George Yang of IGN. Mike and Josh Greer from Ember Labs have revealed that with the sales that they've had so far, Sony's been very happy with the way it's been going. In an interview, they didn't provide specific sales numbers, but noted that they were pleasantly surprised at the sales so far. It's hard to tell what's a huge success, but Sony's happy, says Josh Greer. Mike Greer also mentioned that Sony put plenty of effort into marketing Kena Bridge of Spirits because of the large amount of attention it was getting after it was revealed alongside the PlayStation 5 back in June 2020. There you go. Good job, Ember Ember Labs with your first game ever.
I'm happy. Sony's happy. Yay. I'm gonna make Sony happy.
Maybe
Well,
that means they'll find more chips now.
We'll stop hoarding them all.
It's like, wait, look
Yeah,
at this
they'll-
room.
Remember how Scrooge McDuck used to swim through the money? There's probably a giant warehouse of chips somewhere, and the owner of Sony just swims through it all the time. And he's like, "All right, we'll give him 7 more."
Are
I
they,
believe his name is Mr. Sony.
Mr.
are they Doritos? Cool Ranch? Nacho cheese? The chips?
Do you put the Cool Ranch in the PlayStation 5?
Yeah, they do
Only
have
if
an
you want it to go
overheating
real
problem.
fast.
Yeah.
We did it. It just took a while.
Oh yeah.
Taco the morning.
Great. King Gray's on delay. It's fine.
It has to go to space and then go all the way to King Gray's house. So
We summoned you 20 minutes ago, but better late than never.
Still got it.
yeah.
In our last news story of the day, also not as spooky, Beat Saber has a multiplayer mode that's now live on PlayStation VR. After nearly a year-long delay, Beat Saber's multiplayer mode is now live on the PlayStation VR system. Live today, this mode brings 5-player multiplayer to the critically acclaimed rhythm game, which has players slice through colored blocks to the beat of a given song. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Players can hop into public matches with players from all over the world, or they can face off against their friends in private matches.
Mike.
I love Beat Saber.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, this is on just the PlayStation. As I say, Mike, we can finally go head to head. But
I mean, we could have done that before, because I'm pretty sure the Oculus. That's assuming if everyone has gotten out of the Oculus safely at this point. I don't remember ever hearing a follow-up if they were able to get all the people out of there. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think this mode was live on other versions.
yes.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Of course. I knew that.
And since the update is launching so close to Halloween, they've added a new song called Spooky Beat by
Really?
Jaroslav Beck. Perfect.
Okay.
What's it sound like?
Ooh. This is that the whole time. Oh.
And you just swing wildly into the blocks.
Yeah, they're invisible because they're ghost blocks. But then it'll tell you that you failed every couple seconds. Cause you're like, what the heck, bro?
Check this out.
John Cena blocks.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We got a lot of like multi-platform games out today, like Story of Season, Friends of Mineral Town, out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch,
today?
and PC. Out today. We'll be playing that on GMS Plays next week. Darkest Dungeon 2, out on PC.
Oh no, hold on. You got to say that one again. It has
Darkest-
dungeon in the title. All right, go ahead.
Darkest Dungeon 2.
Nope, try again. Ryan, would you like to help him?
Say Dungeon Meowster 2.
But that's not the name of the game.
No, you got it. You have to. It's a rule.
Yeah.
Darkest KJ 2. Did I do
You're
it?
close.
So close.
Darkest Dungeon 2 Meowster.
That
Great,
works.
perfect.
Yeah,
We'll just
whatever.
keep-
Nailed it. First try.
Neptunia X Senran Kagura Ninja Wars. PlayStation 4.
2.
Mouster. The Smurfs Mission Viley.
Oh,
Out on PC.
it's on the PC. Hold on, I gotta go find this.
Moonglow Bay out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Iron Harvest out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series S. Shadow Corridor out on Switch. Hermitage, Strange Case Files out on Switch. Defend the Rook out on PC. Kathy Rain Director's Cut out on PC and Mac. Forgive Me Father out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to LOL Surprise Movie Night out on Switch.
What?
It says lol.
It does.
That's
I really like that it has the periods in there, though.
Yeah.
That's,
Just so you know, it stands for something.
that's how my mom would write it back in the day.
Lots of love.
Okay, great.
Surprise movie night. Wow. I wonder what that game's about.
It's a surprise.
To airplanes.
Yeah, I think we're definitely laughing out loud. Look at us.
Surprise! It's a movie night. Ha!
It's on the Switch. You can play it, and you might even be able to win it if this name of the morning becomes name of the month. And a year later, we might give it away. Just you wait, buckle in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. That's actually a fun fact. That's the only reason King Gray still shows up, because King Gray is trying to win that June name of the month giveaway.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Every single day, Gray keeps DMing me, being like, "Is today the day?" I'm like, just log on and find out. But if you're a Patreon subscriber, you get double entries into these name of the month giveaways. It's many times the reason that people win. Or at least I'm told from the legend that exists from when we used to give them away.
Giveaways.
The legend of the name of the month. It's way hard. Anyway, check it out on our Twitter. Just search the following.
Hashtag GMS name of the morning.
And you can figure out how to play. Master Jordy is here. Good moron to you, Master Jordy.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Master Jordy came in and said, "Howdy, y'all."
Oh, you did. Look at that.
See? That's how you
You
howl
didn't do
at
it
the
right,
moon.
though. No, you did it wrong.
How'd you do
supposed to say, "Awoo."
I swear I just had a wolf in my ears.
It's crazy, right? Bah.
According to nationaldaycalendar.com, daysoftheyear.com, the wolf has been a powerful symbol throughout all of mythology, whether they reference Fenris wolf, who was set to devour the world during Ragnarok, I know Marvel, or Romulus and Remus, who were raised by wolves to create the foundation of the Roman Empire, the most powerful empire of all time. They have been
Harold Remus?
the subject of powerfully moving art, the once popular, now embarrassing 3-wolf moon shirt. And more song themes than one can shake a proverbial stick at, such as "I'm hungry like the wolf."
I had one of those T-shirts. I don't know where it is.
I actually would imagine you still having one for some reason.
I probably do upstairs, somewhere in my closet. I have to find it.
Top of the moron.
Good moron.
To Hobo Toes, whom we shouted out earlier because Mike was watching Hobo yesterday.
How about those? Oh, they're here. What?
You can see over Sean's left shoulder, Hobo Toes, but that is Bear, not the bear that we've referenced from Tennessee. However, our official Bears in Tennessee stories count is how many, Mike?
865,202.
All right, Bob, does that check out?
Beep bop boop beep boop bop beep boop beep. Beep bop boop 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 beep bop beep boop boop beep bop. Ding.
Sounds like it does.
Correct.
Okay. It's weird, but we'll go with it.
That was strange? Nah. Always have your Bob do all of your computing for you.
Checks out.
Let's go to this place where this happened, because there's nothing in the headline
Great.
that tells me. There's a man in a garden that was splattered with human waste, according to Claire Reed of Lad Bible.
39 minutes in, we're going to talk about poop. Because a man in his garden was splashed with human waste, aka poop, from a plane flying overhead. And you thought you were having a bad day, eh? The unnamed bloke was out in his garden in fairly central Windsor in July when he was splattered by the excrement, according to Counselor for Cleward East Karen Davis, who spoke about the incident at the Royal Borough of Windsor at Maidenhead's Aviation Forum. It's a mouthful. She went on to explain that the man's whole garden and garden umbrellas and him were covered after a plane passing by opened up its sewage tanks, the BBC reported. The unfortunate man got in touch with Counselor Davis to tell her about the grim incident, but added that he wouldn't be pursuing any insurance claim against the airline. Counselor Davis said obviously he wasn't going to do that for the sake of a couple of garden umbrellas. In terms of bumping up his premium, so he's just sort of had to take it on the chin. Yee. Not sure that's the best choice of words, but yeah, I get what you mean. She added, I know a number of incidents happen every year with frozen sewage from planes, but this wasn't frozen and his whole garden was splattered in a very unpleasant way. He was out in the garden at the time, so a really horrible, horrible experience, she added. Hopefully it never happens again at any of our residents. Counselor for Eaton and Castle John Bowen said it must have been a 1 in a billion chance before making the stomach-churning suggestion that due to the warm summer weather, the human waste could have come out as a more fluidy item. Lovely. Thanks for that, John. The resident was able to identify the plane via a route tracking app and got in touch with the airline. They refused to name who it was. But I'm gonna guess that it was poo-poo air.
This is the worst picture you've had in a while, Sean. So
yeah, that was really low effort. I'm very disappointed.
It's poop.
you
Yeah,
know,
no, it's still
you couldn't find any pictures of human excrement landing on people.
flying from the mountains, the heights. I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Gray says, airplane mechanic here. I find this hard to believe because planes are only supposed to release the blue water at altitude where it freezes. Listen, Gray, if the last 18 months or so have taught me anything, you don't listen to people who know more about subjects than you. So you're absolutely wrong. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, you just assume that you know more about this than, say, like an airplane mechanic. So sorry, Gray. Gray says the altitude freezes it, release liquid at the height, and it freezes almost instantly.
I'm glad that Gray says that it's supposed to release the blue water at altitude. Which is good. Well, they're supposed to do a lot of things. Like give me free freaking peanuts. Yeah.
KJ's trying to say, but as it falls, it melts. No, it just stays in the air.
Unless it's really hot.
It freezes like the ball in Rocket.
What do you
When
think
freeze
rain
powder
is?
just freezes right there.
See, rain is just as time goes by, all of the excrement and the pee-pee thaws, and then it just it does its thing. So yeah, checks out. All rain is just pee-pee.
I like Kate with just a solid ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. They said it was somebody. So this happened over in the Ook, and they said it was a company based far away. So it's either the U.S. or like Asia. So, or maybe actually it could be like Australia. What is it? The Kiwanis is the Kiwi one. So maybe it was them.
I'm with Downs. I'd like to just picture it as a big poop satellite.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm just
Downs.
gonna go on the goal again. This is messed up. I don't even have a thing.
Top of the moron to you.
Good moron.
Superphonic, it's good to see you. Hobotoes is proud that they're here for the poop jokes, the poop stories.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Missy, and she's got a really good ear for poop.
Nice. Also, good moron to you, Digital.Games.
Top of the moron.
We haven't banned him yet.
No. Not after that solid appearance on GMS After Dark.
Solid. It's more like liquid.
Poop.
This is liquid poop. It's ridiculous.
Tonight, it's Fudge Village, part of our GMS Halloween event. Tomorrow is GMS After Dark Halloween special. Who is your guest?
Hey, Amiat, can you send me on the Discord a...
Hello?
What just happened?
Is this thing on? Mike, if you can hear me, say one.
What? Poop.
Crushed it.
Did I miss something?
Team cohesion's at an all-time high.
I totally missed something. What did I miss?
He asked you a direct question about your show tomorrow.
Let's just go what we usually do. We should rewind, because that'll be easier than trying to explain what happened.
Sorry, I had a question for Amiat.
The GMS Halloween event continues tonight's Fudge Village Part 2, and then tomorrow it's the GMS After Dark Halloween special. Mike, who's your guest?
Hey, Amiat, can you send me a list on Discord of what Wednesdays are available? Speaking of poop and Wednesdays and Amiad, tomorrow our very own friend Dandy the Daydreamer comes by. And we're gonna have a very civil conversation where I am not going to get upset at all and maybe cry because she refuses to acknowledge the existence of Bigfoot. So we're gonna have a friendly debate where I can mute her and stuff, but it's fine. I'll say, Dandy, why can't you give me an answer? And she won't answer, and then we'll all know that it's because I'm the best. But in actuality, we're just going to have a really good cryptid debate where we talk about Bigfoot and a couple other cryptids and determine, do any of them are they valid or are they just poop falling from the sky? But for Amiya, give me a list of Wednesdays you're available.
Thank you for that seamless discussion about what's coming up tomorrow. First try. We're on it.
I often wonder if Ryan wonders why he asked me to be on this show.
No, to be honest, I've never had you just completely miss something I said. So
I don't
obviously
know.
it was great.
I don't know why it didn't even register. I think I was just watching the game, and then I was like,
Oh no,
Yeah.
even Hofbrew just got here, and the 8th word that we said was poop. I mean,
well,
be
maybe
fair,
you should get here earlier than
I
Hofbrew.
mean, to be fair, Hofbrew, one of our stories this morning was a person got covered in human excrement falling from an airplane, allegedly.
Oh my gosh.
Quiet, how did you get to Bitcoin?
The newest kind of Bitcoin is falling air poop coin.
Nice. Hobotobe said, I have a good ear for poop. I inherited it from Mike. It's genetic. I didn't know you and the Toes were related.
I'm their dad, yeah. Yep. I just want the ball. I
Please
think
call
my
me.
controller's about to die because I can't feel nothing no more. My haptic feedback is gone.
Like,
Not that I ever had it.
Like-
Fancy rumble.
like Bonnie?
Bonnie, come back. That's all right. I've discovered how to pan for gold and make a lot of money. So Bonnie's gonna go away soon.
Did you
She's
see?
old and terrible.
Did you see that Bonnie made an appearance yesterday in Fudge Village?
Vaguely. I saw it might have been Brendan say that rip Bonnie, and that's all I saw. Did you guys kill Bonnie too?
I mean, probably our presence there didn't help.
I mean, Bonnie dies kind of a lot, so.
Is Bonnie kind of like a Yoshi? Always falling off of stuff?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Since I'm in this end, I should just score here.
It's much faster.
Yeah. Whee!
Get in there. Get in there.
So close.
That was poop.
650. Thanks for being here. We are not one of life's winners on that game. That's Sean. That's Mike. I'm Hefty. Thank you for being here this morning. Coming up later this show,
Don't call yourself
Harrison
hefty.
Ford makes an appearance.
You're not hefty. You're nice. You're husky.
Yes, I'm both. Harrison Ford's going to make an appearance. So, Hot Brew, if you can tolerate
Hopefully.
the poop, then we can get you to Harrison Ford.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about his bowel movements too.
It is good to see everyone on Howl at the Moon Day.
Great.
Yep, that's our topic of the day, which makes
Sure
sense. The wolf was part of it. Here's how you can celebrate it. You can, of course, just go out, howl at the moon. That's an option. Okay. You could also get a group of friends together, go out to the forest, and build a bonfire on the dark autumn night.
That's how you get burned at the stake. And shot with a silver bullet. You do that. It's not safe.
Seems cold. According to Quiet, Howl at the Moon is a dueling piano bar here in town. I love dueling piano bars. So much fun. So great.
Yeah, you do.
So great. You could also just merely step outside tonight and take a look at the great celestial orb in the sky. And then you can make this sound that one Sports.Gaming makes so well. 951 East, 251 for those over in the UK. Let's take a look at the birthdays this day in the gaming history. Musician Bootsy Collins turns 70 today.
Bubsy?
Close. It is Bootsy Collins. 70
Oh,
today.
okay. Can't believe Bubsy's 70.
It's also Pat Sajak's 75th birthday today.
And in this list of birthdays, they Googled the one picture of Pat Sajak not in Wheel of Fortune, and they posted
Yep.
it. This is the only time he wasn't on the set of Wheel of Fortune.
He's a Caps fan.
Well, so here's the thing I like, right? So the caption of the picture says, "Entertainer Pat Sajak, a Washington Capitals season ticket holder, introduces the players." The fun fact is he's hosted more than 7,000 episodes of Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, to me, the fact that he's a season ticket holder for the Capitals, I think, is more fun than the fact that he's hosted a lot of episodes of the show that he hosts.
Fair.
Yep.
I don't think that Wheel of Fortune thing's going to work.
It's not gonna catch on.
Coming up later,
I'm really good at that.
we play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. It's a game where you guess letters to try to solve a phrase or a puzzle. So, those two
I can't
things aren't
believe
related.
they ripped off our idea.
Yeah.
What a bunch
Put it
of
on
jerks.
Actor James Pickens Jr. turned 69.
Great. Nice.
Nice. I remember James from the show Grey's Anatomy, which I'm sure has been long canceled since I watched it back in the mid-2000s.
Nah, we're on season 842. And I think McSteamy or Dreamy or Peamy or whatever his name is back. Probably. I don't know.
Nice. Actress Rita Wilson is 65 today.
Mrs. Tom Hanks. Yeah, we're not going to read your fun fact. It's stupid. Fun fact, she's married to Tom Hanks.
That is a funner fact.
It is much funner.
Interesting. Kiki Lo says Grey's Anatomy is the best show in the world, but I've stopped watching it as I never want it to end.
I don't think that's how it works, Kiki. I'm just saying.
Nor do I think you have to worry about it, because it's never going to end.
You know when the world's actually going to end? When a bad story about Tom Hanks comes out. That's when, you know, we're all screwed.
Actor Dylan McDermott is 60 today.
Is he in Grey's Anatomy too?
Not to my
He
knowledge.
looks like he should be in.
K-Laugh. K-Laugh.
Kyle.
Dylan McDermott in Grey's Anatomy. Wasn't Dylan McDermott in Boston Legal?
I don't know what is Boston Legal.
That's a good show, I think.
Is that like Boston Market?
It was in Ally McBeal.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. They're all the same to me. No, McDreamy is Patrick. The Practice. Thank you, KJ.
He was in an episode of Will and Grace.
What's the dude McDreamy or McSteamy or whoever the hell he is? Patrick Stewart? No.
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, that one. Okay. So it's also good.
Thank you. Singer Natalie Merchant is 58 today.
Thank you, Brendan. Patrick Dempsey. That's his name. He was in all those cheesy 80s movies where he always ended up playing a guy who bedded cougars. It's weird.
Did you want me to bring up Natalie Merchant?
Who? Is she a cougar?
No. Never mind.
Singer
Keith Urban.
What's the song she sang?
This
No.
50
What's the Natalie Merchant sang? Song? Come on, Ryan. Do it. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't have a clue. What's Natalie Merchant sing?
You're the musician, Sean. You should know this stuff.
I don't know, but I think she plays the piano based on this picture.
What if she doesn't play the piano and she just happened to be sitting there because she was tired?
She just needed a seat.
She just needed to sit down.
Or whoever set this whole thing up for wherever she was for this was like, we have your piano ready to go, Ms. Merchant. And she's like, I don't play the piano. And I'm like, well, that's where we have the seat for you. So if you wouldn't mind, please.
Remember as a kid how you just like slam on the keys? That's what she did the whole time and then sang her songs. So it didn't sound any good at all. It was just like bang, 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 bang.
Now, if it was Natalie Imbruglia, then I got you because I'm already torn.
Imbruglia?
Imbruglia, something like that.
Boogie.
Keith Urban, 54.
Mr. Nicole
You got it. You can do
Cruz.
it. Awkward, but yes.
Kidman.
Not false.
You think they still send each other Christmas cards?
Never once thought that about former celebrity couples. I'd like to have you on like Entertainment Tonight. Be like, for more on this, we go to Mike, who's going to tell us about the Christmas card sending. Thank you, Kevin Frazier.
Oh man.
Seth MacFarlane, Superphonic. Seth MacFarlane is 48 today.
It was recently announced that there's going to be another season of the show he's on. Not any of the 47,000 other. Oh, good. Hold on. Check out more interesting facts about Seth MacFarlane.
I don't mind if I do.
Let's see. Oh, 25 of them.
Sounds like
and
a list.
all of these are better than the one they shared.
I loosely, KJ, remember Carnival. Loosely. Sorry. Seth
a great
MacFarlane,
show.
voice of Ted. So grab your Thunder Buddy and say these magic words. Happy birthday to John Heater.
Oh.
Something like that. Has anyone ever
Which one of
seen?
these is John Hader?
Has anyone ever seen Walt Before Mickey?
Yep.
No.
No, I lied. I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was the guy from when you said the name. I thought it was the guy from Saturday Night Live who does all the great impressions. But that's
No, this is Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
No,
who I
what?
thought it was.
Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that.
And he went to high school where Ryan and I live.
You mean Nick Foles? He looks like Nick Foles in that picture.
John Hader went to school where I live.
Mm-hmm.
There's a takeaway
boy.
that's pretty okay. Wrap that up really early.
All right, can we
Suckers.
just close the show then, so we don't lose? You write that down. That's a good idea. I had a notebook, and then we cleaned my office, and now it's gone.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's what you get for cleaning.
What's on Mike's desk?
I have a knife. I don't know.
Just etch it into your forearm.
Not perfect, great. Or the desk, or the wall.
forearm. Good morons. You load last checkpoint.
Top of the moron.
All right, any other birthdays?
Trigger warning. Sorry, everybody. Dave. Oh, wait, what? Musician David was is 69.
Say
Nice, but what?
that. Wait, yeah, run that one more time.
I'm gonna read it word for word. Musician David was is 69.
Nice.
Holy cow, you're right. So
Yep.
David's last name, I'm guessing, is was.
Yep. The band is was maybe.
Must be.
Yeah, because they
Oh.
for example, they have guitarist.
At least it was.
They have guitarist Keith Strickland of the B-52s, the same way musician David was is written. But also, was there another band called Not Was?
Sure. I don't know.
Kayla.
However, there's a couple other ones in here. It's kind of sad they're not in the big one. Carrie Elwes is 59. He was of Saw fame and The Princess Bride. And then Tom Cavanaugh, who was in The Flash and Ed, is 53. They're both great. It's also Mark Berry of BB Mac's birthday. They're great. Until you're back here, baby. I miss you, want you, need you now. Until you're back here, baby, yeah. There's a feeling inside I want you to know. I forgot the rest.
So
CM Punk's birthday.
the name of the band was not was in parentheses.
Yep.
Seems that way.
That's just stupid.
They did Walk the Dinosaur?
Don't click that link.
not click that link.
Click that link.
This is a
Can't
dangerous
be
game.
trusted.
By the way, the last line of that song, Walk the Dinosaur, is rough because they talk about killing the dinosaur, and that's rude.
That's messed up.
Uh,
Are they meteors?
This day
I clicked the link. It's okay.
in gaming history, it's once before 1995, Sean gets a chance to play Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit. When you hear the sound of the howl, you know it's time to play Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit.
Not lawsuit.
All right. Atari introduces versions of some of its video games for use on other video game systems and home computers. Not because you got it wrong, but because that was a really lame this day in gaming history.
That was kind of a lame one.
Also, today in 2000, in the year 2000,
2000.
Sony released the Sony PlayStation 2 in the U.S.
In the year 2000.
Along with that, a whole bunch of games came out like Armored Core 2 and Dead or Alive 2.
2000.
It's Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, specifically.
Year 2000.
In the year 2001, Pikmin.
I like the other one better.
Came out from Nintendo on the GameCube. Pikmin. Its sister game was Pimkin. 2004, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out for PlayStation 2. Same year, Dead or Alive Ultimate out from Tecmo on the Xbox. 2005, Capcom released Resident Evil 4 for PlayStation 2.
That series isn't going to catch on.
2008, Guitar Hero World Tour for a bunch of machines from Activision. 2010, LucasArts puts out Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 for a bunch of machines. The Sims 3 came out same year, Fable 3 as well, and Rock Band 3 back in 2010 as well.
Nice.
Hey, it's Pimpkin TV. So we're going to be playing Dead by Daylight with on Thursday. You can join us. Time to be announced. We've almost honed in on it. We'll probably finalize it today. So very excited. It's part of the GMS Halloween event, and you can find it on our Facebook page or by going to Twitter. Fudge Village GMS Plays resumes tonight, GMS After Dark Halloween special tomorrow, and then Dead by Daylight for GMS Games with special guest, hey, it's Pimpkin_TTV on the 28th. Hocus Pocus Table reading some Gartic as well to end the week. Part of the GMS Halloween event. Should be a lot of fun. Hobo Toes would like to shout out to Diego this morning.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Hey, it's Diego.
Is Diego going to get a bigger tank yet?
We're still I'm having some wood issues, Ryan.
This is a safe place to talk about your wood issues, Mike.
Legitimately, we need a specific kind of wood that apparently doesn't. I almost said the F word because I'm so angry about it. No one has it. We need hardwood. Yep, said it. But if I give him softwood, he'll die. He needs the wood to be hard.
It's quite a conundrum.
I have a bunch of walnut in the garage. Do you need some?
No. Oh, I mean, no. We need. Do you have any 4x8 sheets lying around?
No, I have
Yeah,
7x8 planks.
yeah. That's. We need the sheets.
Sheets.
Oh, sheets. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to just pay for a pre-made thing, even though it'll be more expensive. I bought a circular saw the other day to cut some wood, and it didn't come with a battery. What?
Just plug it in.
Well, no, it's cordless.
Then
But you have to buy the battery separately.
Probably need a battery then. It's what, probably 8 AA's?
Yep.
The headline.
Can't get hardwood.
Just kidding. All right, we got to say goodbye to Sean. Everyone say goodbye to Sean.
I'm leaving too. This is ridiculous.
Hey, just find some wood and we won't have to talk about it anymore. Okay? It's more.
Maybe I'll
next,
go to like the CVS and ask.
next hour, top 10 list is going to be epic. It's what is a mule? 13 things you didn't know about mules, but now you do. So now you know them even more than you didn't know them before. This is on Mule Day. Mule Day. Maybe we'll have some Moscow mules when we come back. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Cause only you could ever mend my tender heart. Explode me, explode me, give it all to me, give it all to me. Explode me, explode me, give it all to me, give it all to me. 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 Let me give it all to me.
In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need the D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. With her baby daddy by her side,
That's how we do, baby!
He's not my baby
Blue
daddy
light
or my
mix. I
anytime
just
near
got
soon
it.
future baby daddy.
she overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic,
Sorry, KK.
Kiki Lowe starring The Lost City of D, a gaming morning show production.
Warm-up song from Twitch Sings so bad. Alien says it was pretty okay. I can picture that in a movie trailer. It's like critics are saying, or no, Alien Anonymous. Yeah, and Alien Anonymous says Sleepers is pretty okay. It's the pretty okay hit of the year.
We'll give it like a solid 5 out of 10.
Awesome. Alien said, I've seen Footloose. It was pretty okay. Alien, you need to make a website where you just have like generic review copy. Like, the plot was predictable. You know, all these things that could apply to any movie. And at the very end, Alien's rating, it was pretty okay. Number 3, www.itsprettyoK.com. Will someone check and see if that domain is available? I will pay for your first year, Alien.
Sorry, okay, I'm back.
Alien, could you give us a review of Maiko's 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon? How good was it?
It's pretty okay.
That domain does appear to be available.
Are you serious? It was prettyok.com is available? Alien, I'm sending you a 2020 end of year gift.
Don't poop on the pizza rolls. A calzone is not a pizza. The only show that listens to itself. GMS. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv, and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Won't you adopt me? Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Tuesday, October 26, 2021. Thank you for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Good moron. Top of the moron to you, DRG.
Top of the moron.
Saying, interesting fact about our friend Superphonic. His new kitchen has stairs. Nope. Stars in the flooring. Another interesting fact about Super's house is that Kiki also lives there.
The moose
In the hoose.
eating the caboose.
This caboose looks delicious. Is
I
that,
guess you.
is that the equivalent to the moose eating a mule?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Fair enough. Who knew? Spacing out. It was great to see you. If you have to run, please do. If you do come back, though, it's always important.
Remember, If you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Which, by the way, KJ, you said you were getting coffee. What kind of coffee are we drinking this morning? Always important to know.
Yeah.
And KJ also referenced guava juice, which is still the best. Do you want to hear the Moose book during the 8 o'clock hour break? We could do that for you. I'd be happy. Okay. Happy to do that for you. This hour, our top 10 list, as vetted by one Mike O. It's what is a mule? 13 things you didn't know about mules, but now you know. So now you know them, even though you didn't know them before. Woo! Tongue twister. Down says, I am glad Donatello is the missing turtle on Mike's shirt. He is the...
He's on the bottom. He's coming out of the thing.
Mike, I need a second, please.
He's right. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, Downs, we've gotten along every single show since you found us. You've dressed as me. I've admired you. But you start talking badly about Donatello, I'm going to come for you. Okay? Do not speak about the purple turtle that way. Purple is the best color. The turtles would have been screwed without him. They would have no vehicles or technology. And he had a staff. Okay? Every other turtle had 2 weapons. Donatello did what he did with just one in his brain. We're back, Mike.
Okay, that was... Sorry, I needed to let that stew for a second.
Donatello was not boring.
Oh, boy.
He
Oh,
made
boy.
everything work.
I mean, he's not wrong about
want-
making everything work.
You want to know why I have 2 Leonardo action figures, 2 Raphael action figures, 2 Michelangelo action figures, and just 1 Donatello? It's definitely not because Jeff and his other friend Ryan ripped Donatello's head off and lost it at Ryan's grandma's farm. It's definitely not because of that. It's because Donatello's the best, and you only need 1 of them. It was definitely not because he ripped off the head of my turtle.
Yeah. Wait, convey logic to who? Me? I have said nothing bad about Donatello.
No,
nothing
it's
at
to Downs. My UK doppelganger. Oh, also, good moron. Thank you for checking in early.
Top of the moron.
Gonzo Gump, it's good to see you. Sorry you had to come in at such a tense time in the show. We're usually very free and, happy-go-lucky, but
Yeah,
I had to set some records straight. So.
that's totally fair.
DRG? What? Donatello, more like do yourself a favor and get out of the franchise. Wow. When we play the new Turtle game on this very popular show, I will be Donatello then. Y'all can't use him.
If this game ever comes out, I'm starting to wonder if it's real, or if it's like maybe it's made by PlayStation.
Maybe. Well, all the studios are the same now, even though there's not an arms race. But okay, DRG, your wish is my command. Breaking gaming news from our good friend K-Laugh. This, of course, needs to have the sounder, so. This just in, K-Laugh has a just massive report, something we couldn't have even fathomed before the day started. And for more on this story, we toss it over to, look, it's Maiko.
Kyle wrote things. I'll read it. It says, breaking game news. I'm balls. No, it says, Deep Rock Galactic Season 01 Rival Incursion. Update details released today. New weapons, a new mission. And once again, the Deep Rock Galactic dev team, that stands for development, dab on other game shops by offering a free unmonetized battle pass system for cosmetic unlocks. Locks.
What the hell what game are we talking about?
It's a game called Deep Rock Galactic, which Chris M.E., the mayor of the internet, Tycoons, the real video game expert and pro in the world, and Kyle play together a bunch. It's about mining Vikings, I think. And it's kind of neatish. But they have this awesome system where you pay for the game, but they're offering stuff to their game base for free instead of making you pay for all of it. What? I realized I was just shooting on our goal. Because we're blue. Whoops.
Well, cool.
I'm really glad I missed.
I'm excited about that breaking news, Caleb. Thank you for bringing it to our attention.
Thanks, Kyle.
All right, so I will give Downs some credit here. Downs is suggesting that even the song, the part of the song about Donatello was lame. That is true. The fact that they're like, Donatello does machines. Like, okay, yeah, that could have been better. Like, it didn't really set Donatello up for much success. Like, everyone just assumed that that's all that Donatello did, but reality, he was a gigantic maniac kicking everyone's butt with that bow staff. So
I mean, it's true. Let's be honest here. I mean, Raphael is the worst Ninja Turtle because he was just a dick. Michelangelo is obviously the best Ninja Turtle.
the worst.
Leonardo has a stick up his butt, which may be Donatello's staff. Who really knows? But yeah, Michelangelo carried them. And Donatello was very, very helpful because without Donatello, that van would never work.
Exactly. They couldn't have got. They'd have no blimps. Try to beat the first NES game of the Turtles without Donatello. Good luck.
True. Or Michelangelo's like motorized skateboard. Not Michelangelo surely wasn't gonna make that.
Yeah.
And Leonardo is too busy telling everyone else what to do in order to have that.
So what now?
I mean, if we're honest, Casey Jones was the worst. Man.
I mean, Raphael was my second favorite turtle. So
Seriously?
yeah.
Ugh. He was just always in a bad mood.
Yes, he was a little bit negative. Had some moments of frustrations. Was a little temperamental. A lot of bit temperamental.
A bit temperamental. Go Hefty. Go Hefty. Mike Raphael was the best. See, no, and that's where you're wrong, Downs. I'm starting to learn, Downs, between your Marvel hits and this, maybe you're not as pro as I thought you were. Just saying.
What other machines did they use? The blimp, all the stuff that was in the lair. They had, like you said, all the little small vehicles, like Michelangelo's little skateboard thingy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there were more vehicles to count than I could count. I didn't even have all of them, but my friend Travis did. He had every single thing of the Turtles, and it sounds like Sean did too, so. I'm going to try to block for you. Oh, you lost your spikes.
I lost my spikes, yeah. Every time I get my spikes, someone knocks the ball to, like, the other side.
Listen,
No!
if you think you like walking everywhere, then you don't need a Donatello. Okay?
You're not wrong. No.
Just go walk everywhere, Gray. You walk to your Taco Tuesday. You don't get a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Donatello was like the Marconi of turtle vehicles, if Marconi was making vehicles instead of the radio.
Okay.
There's Uber anyway. Quick, we have to go defeat the Shredder. Call for an Uber.
That would have been awesome if they did that.
We got list of the day coming up after this. It's a great one too. It's from spana.org. Love spana.org.
Yep, you know what that stands for.
Do I?
Yep.
Super
Je-
polarizing, anecdotal.
Jesse Spana, you know.
Jesse Spana. I'm so excited. I'm so
Mule. Oh,
Losers.
good time.
Listen. Summer's the worst. Space.
Now that I'm not as big as a whale, I love you, Space.
Being outside this time of year is the best. I'm wearing shorts today, and it's gonna be like 45 degrees. So
It is currently 44 here, and when I leave, I'm just gonna throw on a hoodie, and we're gonna be all set.
there you go. That's all I have to do. Throw on a hoodie.
Best weather.
Thank you for being here on this fabulous Tuesday show. It's been great. Today is Howl at the Moon Day.
Ooh.
And Howl at the Moon Day is basically like ghosts. Noise-gated ghosts. We are about 25 minutes away from sports. We also have a story that's unbelievable. You're not gonna believe this story. It's so unbelievable. It's about a tourist with Harrison Ford's credit card. What happens with that credit card? Stay tuned and find out on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Let's do our top 10 list. What is a mule? 13 things you didn't know about mules, but now you know, so now you know them even though you didn't know them before.
True.
That was intense. This is, as we mentioned, from spana.org. It's a blog. It's because today is in part Mule Day.
Well, it's not. It's a non-profit organization that takes care of donkeys, mules, and camels who are malnourished, weak, or buckling under the weight of huge loads, suffering with wounds inflicted by poorly fitting harnesses.
Did you hear that? This involves camels, Kate Zaid. Camels are involved in this too. All right, what is a
Take care of
mule?
them.
13 things you didn't know. No credit at the top of the page. We'll take a look at the bottom in just a second. Your number one fun fact is that mules are the offspring of a male donkey and a female horse. Well, we already knew that. Who didn't know that? Because I definitely did as soon as the show started. Mike gave us a little more information about it, but I was like, yeah, a mule and a donkey are not the same thing, of course.
Knew that.
Yeah. I thought they were exactly the same thing.
Mules are 99.9% sterile. That's because their chromosomes are all wonky like. However, female mules have been known to give birth to foals, which is what you call a baby thing. Mule, donkey, I don't know.
It makes sense.
Yep.
3.
See?
Mules are hardier.
Hmm.
Gotta be kidding.
Heftier?
Hardy or not hardy?
No, hardy. Hardy, Bob. Hardy.
Hardy.
They eat less and live longer than horses of an equivalent size. Just makes me think of the Princess Bride. Rats of unusual size. These are horses of an equivalent size.
Oh my gosh.
Is that how you measure horsepower? Is with horses of equivalent? Anyway, yeah, less food. They have more stamina. They're just better. You heard it here first. Mules are better than horses.
True.
4.
Suck that, horse. Mules are less stubborn and more intelligent than donkeys. That's right. Don't let the old saying, stubborn as a mule fool you. Wow, that's a lot of words. Mules are thought to be more docile than their donkey fathers, but they're more intelligent than their horsey mother. Yep.
Okay.
They're much better at things.
Almost.
They can solve puzzles. They can play. You can play chess with them, and they're really good at chess. Yeah.
5.
You did. Quiet wrote something, and I almost spit my coffee across my studio.
Yeah, it's accurate. Don't suck the horse.
Mules generally weigh between 800 and 1,000 pounds, but mini mules, just a little bitty mini mule,
I want a mini mule. Who's the little mini mule?
Maybe under 50 pounds. I could pick up a mini mule.
That's less than my dog.
Sometimes you have to take like those 50-pound bags of like mulch, right?
Where
Like,
to buy a mini mule?
just a second, we're doing very important research, chat.
Ooh, yeah. Equine now. Oh wow, this one's only $600, and it's right in Cumberland, Ohio.
All right, chat, be honest with us.
Hey, Lodlax checkpoint. How close are you to Caldwell, Idaho? There is one there too. His name's Sparky.
Do you need us to finish Fudge Village, or can we redirect some of those funds to getting Mike a mini mule? I vote for the latter.
I mean, I would have a very hard time giving up Fudge Village. But if I could get Gemma, who's a red mini mule, she's 15 months, she's a little baby mini mule.
Brendan, we didn't raise enough. I want to do both, but unfortunately, in times such as this, we have to just redirect funds. So, sorry.
I can't wait to tell Megan about this. She's gonna be so
Isn't this
upset.
kind of a bad story though too? Because
6.
these exist because of a lot of crossbreeding.
Well,
Like, isn't this
I mean,
a commentary on how
no.
humans have screwed up the world?
No, because it helps them become super animals. Because the skin of a mule is less sensitive than that of a horse's and more resilient to sun and rain. So they're kind of a super species, if you will.
Super mule.
Exactly. So it makes them very dependable for owners who work outside in harsh weather. I wonder how the mini ones fare. Look at that little buddy one. He's so cute. Little
7.
baby.
The good news, I don't know if this applies to mini mules, but if we did redirect the funds from Fudge Village to Mike's mini mule, which is a lot of fun to say,
Mike's mini mule.
it might live up to 50 years because mules can. Their lifespan is between 35 and 40, but some go up to 50, especially if well looked after, which if I know anything about Look, It's Mike O, I mean, look, Diego's living the life, right? Mike's going to find some hardwood to build his mini mule a nice little pen, so...
Oh no. There's a lot of seeds in Diego's poop.
Diego, the gaming morning show iguana.
Stop eating the seeds. That's why you have that.
8.
Stupid. Man, 8. Mules have harder hooves than horses, which makes them great for Rocky Balboa. Mules' hooves are less likely to split or crack and can withstand mountainous trails and rocky farm soil. To go back to number 7 real quick, this guy is probably going to live for like 40 years. So I'll probably be dead before he's dead. I told my daughters they got to take care of him. Actually, I asked Chris M.E. if he would become the godfather and said that if I died, he'd have to take care of Diego, and he said no. Believe that? Are you Googling if Rocky Balboa is a mule?
Yep, absolutely. Working on it right now.
If they can walk on
9.
Rocky Balboa.
Some mules have been known to make whimpering noises. It's so sad.
Oh my gosh. They can whinny like a horse and bray like a donkey, but then they make sad noises.
That's really
Kinda messed
sad.
up.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Spana.org.
1.
Yeah.
0.
Each year, Span provides more than 24,000 treatments to mules. See, that's cool. They're in countries like Morocco, Tunisia, Jordan, and Ethiopia. And what they do is they go out and they... Kate is ADS. They go out and they help owners have better education. They give them treatment on how to take care of these animals, mules and camels and donkeys, because... a lot of folks like me who are just going to spend a couple $100 on a mini mule might not necessarily really know how to take care of them. But Spana will come out. Well, they wouldn't come out to my house because I don't live in one in Morocco, Tunisia, Jordan, or Ethiopia. I can move there, I guess. Me and Gemma will move out there. But that's really cool. However, really quick, militaries also have used these guys for millennia. China breeds the largest number of mules in the world, followed by Mexico. And mules can kick sideways. So if you're messing with a mule, don't piss it off from the side because it'll still kick you. So, yeah.
It's not like T-Rex.
Yep. No, it's if you stand still, it just makes it easier for them to hurt you.
You have apparently a lot of people, by the way, who's interested in taking care of Diego when you die.
Great. Thanks everybody.
So if Mike doesn't make it, we know that Diego's in good hands.
I am 40, so I'm gonna be dead pretty soon.
Diego, the gaming morning show Thorny Dragon.
Brendan suggests that Mike's moving to Morocco for a mini mule. Today's tongue twister.
What?
Mike's
Stupid
mini mule.
Mike's mini mule meets mouth mongers. Nope, doesn't really work.
7:36 now. Let's get a story. Harrison Ford is a well-known actor. Has starred in 2 movie franchises, and that's it. That's the only thing that Harrison Ford's ever done. Indiana Jones and Star Wars Man. And
Sorry, what?
Harrison Ford played the roles of Indiana Jones and Star Wars Man.
Okay, Star Wars Man.
And I guess actually made a cameo in Resident Evil Village, which we're playing tonight, part 2 of
That was really good.
GMS Halloween event. Fudge Village, part of GMS Plays, starts at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight. The good news, if you enjoy the franchise Fudge Village, which apparently way too many people do, we do have the donations working again because that was apparently part of the fun. So
Allegedly,
yes,
that it was broken.
try it right now. Go ahead and
Allegedly,
try to tip. It should be working.
just the tips.
A GMS After Dark Halloween special with Dandy Daydreamer coming up tomorrow on GMS After Dark. It's a cryptid debate. They're gonna
Cryptid, like monsters and donkeys.
There gonna be
Oh my,
costumes
just
or
kidding.
anything?
Yep. Nope.
Dead by Daylight with our good friend, hey, it's Brendan, or as Brendan's now known, Pimpkin. TV.
Pimpkin. Hey, it's Pimpkin.
We're all learning Dead by Daylight for the first time. No one's ever touched this game before. Not once. Hocus Pocus Table Read coming up on Friday. That time will be released as well.
Crocus. How about them crocus?
And then on Saturday morning, I'm going to host GMS games. So we're going to play some Gartic. I guess they have some Halloween themes. I don't know how this works. I've never
Saturday is a
played it.
busy day.
What else happened Saturday?
Well, since you asked, let me tell you. Saturday, October the 30th, 2021, live on the Twitchervilles. I believe at 10 a.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Our good friend Christopher Martin Yee the Sixth is going to be. We're going to have the Alienonymous Memorial, the one true use of the word correctly, Fall Guys tournament. And in that tournament, you are going to have. There's a bean costume contest. Now, to clarify, you don't have to dress as a bean. You dress your bean in a costume, which is kind of the point of the game. But, yeah, you can do that. So you don't have to dress as a bean. Just the bean dresses as a bean in a costume wearing a bean costume. So good luck following that. And then after that, co-host extraordinaire here on GMS, Austin Attack 12, is having a Halloween party. It's like 65 hours of her doing the Monster Mash is what I hear. And then she's also going to play Warzone for 24 hours.
And then Rowan Atkinson will appear out of nowhere.
Oh, I love Mr. Bean. But can I match my bean? Well, but then there's a costume contest for the Austin thing too. So in order for you to be, I mean, I guess if you dress as a bean, sure. Oh wait, or are you gonna? I'm whatever. Sure, dress however you want.
So all of this to say that Harrison Ford had a credit card, and this is in Italy, where our good friends Livia Borges and Amy Woodyat of CNN.com have a story of how Harrison's credit card was returned to him.
It was the saga of Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark, or in this case, Harrison Ford and the lost credit card. On Thursday, 79-year-old American actor Harrison Ford lost his credit card in the beach town of Mondello near Palermo on the Italian island of Sicily. But all was not lost. A tourist with the honor code of a Jedi Knight found the card and took it to the Palermo police, who discovered the card belonged to the legendary actor. Mondello's police quickly identified the place where Indiana Jones had tried to regain his privacy. After that, a few fans recognized him while walking undercover in the streets of the beach area, police said in a statement. The police were able to track down Ford and return the card, but not before snapping a picture with the Grateful Star. When the police officer and two policemen showed... Whoa, what? When the police officer and two policemen showed him, or when the three police officers showed up and returned his belongings, the actor smiled. Relieved of all the prevented damage and happy to know a place as beautiful as it is honest, police said in a statement. The meeting with the policeman was sealed with a photo that will be jealously kept by all the protagonists of the story, police added. Jones is in Sicily filming scenes for the latest Indiana Jones movie. Disney last year confirmed that the actor would once again take up the mantle and hat and whip as Indiana Jones in a fifth installment more than 40 years after the release of the first film in the franchise.
Don't get kicked for inactivity.
This one is going to be, I believe it's titled Indiana Jones and the Broken Hip.
I agree with Brendan. I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, this is just because some reporters wanted to make a whole bunch of Indiana Jones puns or something.
I feel like they were trying to like pitch a story to him. You know, they're like, "Hey, let's have Indiana Jones loses his credit card." Yeah. And then a police officer and one policeman show up because they're definitely not the same thing. Stupid. The Spider War.
I'm actually going to ask a legitimate question other than the inconvenience of like needing to wait for the replacement, but like, isn't losing your credit card not that big of a deal because you just call the credit card company and say, "Hey, I lost it," and they send you a new one? They made it sound like, you know, Harrison Ford was screwed.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you don't realize it fairly quickly, you could be pretty screwed.
But you're not liable for any of that stuff with credit
Well,
cards.
sure, but it's still... So, credit card companies are so screwed up, right? That it can happen to where you lose your card, someone, runs it up, and I'm assuming somebody like Harrison Ford has kind of a high credit limit,
Correct.
right? He doesn't have like a $500 credit limit on his card. If somebody for Harrison Ford, it's not that big of a deal because the guy's like, "Huh, I can just go ahead, kid, and close that out and buy another one because I'm a bazillionaire." But for like a regular person, right? Like, just the hassle of trying to get all this stuff on your off of your credit score is a hard enough feat to do. So, but yeah, I mean, luckily, like Kate said, you can lock the card on an app now for the most point. And I get alerts when I spend money on my credit card. So it's a lot easier now than it was, like, I mean, honestly, even like 5 years ago to take care of the stuff. So, but I could definitely see how, it can be a big deal. You may not be liable, but the whole process of trying to like reclaim your credit and so on and so forth could be really tricky.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. Not that I steal people's credit cards often or anything. Just kidding. So, space. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm the keeper of the credit cards, so I know when everything happens. And I also go check out our bank account every couple of days just to make sure that there's no sketchiness, because we've been the victim a couple of times of some not awesomeness, some shenanigans, if you will, on our credit card. So, for our bank card.
Often being in that sentence is only mildly concerning.
What did I say?
I believe you said something about you're not stealing credit cards often.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Just once in a while, you gotta have a hobby, right?
Keeps you young.
Keeps you young. This way I can be with Diego and the Mini Mule for the rest of my life.
The Mini Mule. We're gonna have Mike's Mini Mule and Lizard Emporium coming up.
Megan's gonna be so pissed.
Just when you thought we weren't gonna have any more animals, honey, I found a Mini Mule.
Remember how you wanted a goat so you didn't have to cut the grass? Well, now Gracie really enjoys cutting the grass, so that's fine. Now we can just buy a Mini Mule. It's less than 50 pounds, and their poop is kind of dusty, so it's easy to clean up after.
Dusty poop.
Yeah. Hofbrew, you still around? Hofbrew's been gone since the...
No, Hofbrew
moment I
listens to
started.
the whole show. It's just every time that you bring up poop, there's cringy. Yesterday, something I think Hofbrew's comment was Mike, you're so kind or something during Resident Evil Village. That's right. We can't all be friends, and that's what's important to take away from the show.
But the thing, I love Hofbrew because over my left shoulder is a Portland Timbers jersey that says "Look, it's Mike." Says "Look, it's Mike O" on it. And I'm so indebted to Hofbrew for getting me this because it's so incredible. Legit, one of the best things anyone's ever gotten me.
And how Mike shows his affection is by doing things you
is by
hate
pooping.
over and over and over again. That's the best part. You
Yeah,
really
yeah.
helped pay it off, didn't it? There, Hofbrew.
Thanks, Hofbrew. My dairy costs a lot of money, space, so I can't help you.
I am not dairy free.
I'm dairy fluid.
I have been trying alternative milks like oat milk or something when I get like a latte. Nice. I didn't really like the oat milk one. I got to try almond milk still. Nice job, Mike. That was great.
I'm pretty great about that. That was really lucky. But I'm going to take it anyway.
Yeah.
And prevents us from going into overtime. That's all I care about.
Let's go. 7:48 West Coast time.
Who
It's
needs Sean?
10:48 out on the East. It's 3:48 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It is Howl at the Moon Day. Let's all go outside really quick and look at the moon and go.
It's right there. I can see it from my office.
Actually, can you still see the moon?
Yes.
Because I live in the complete darkness in here, so.
Oh, yeah. No, I have a window right here. Ryan lives in the Bat Cave, or the Cheez-It Cave, as some of us call it.
I'm just excited for when we finally do get the new studio. It'll be fun to have a window.
When's that going to be?
We want to put a
Never.
studio in a coffee shop. That's
What?
the goal. Have a coffee shop or like barcade, and then put the GMS studio in the front of it. That'd be fun.
Oh, so it's like a pipe dream thing. I thought maybe you had like a spot in your house.
It's
you
not
gonna
really a
do that?
pipe dream, but it's
It's a
gonna
pipe
take some
cleaner?
time.
Cleaner dream? I like
we
pipe
got time
cleaners.
for sports.
Deportes.
Yesterday, did the Mets win?
Travel day.
It's good.
But I did find my Mets hat. I'm very excited. I'm sorry. I want to take this moment to apologize to the fan base. About the time this hat went missing is when their losing streak started. So I take the hit. Luis Rojas, I'm glad you're fired still, but I'm sorry. Because yeah, it would have been very different had this hat not been buried under a bunch of stuff that was going to Goodwill.
What could have been?
Sorry, guys. It's on me.
Fun fact, the hat's been buried since 1970.
Oh, the Mets made it to the World Series in 2015 and spent 103 days in first place this year.
Oh, wait. Didn't the Mets win like the 86 World Series, the whole bucket
Well,
thing?
they did. Actually, what's today's date? The 26th? Yeah, yesterday was a lot of yearth anniversary of the Buckner Ball. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the World Series win.
Just a second, I'm sending a message.
That's fine. For those of you that don't know, you should Google Mookie Wilson, Bill Buckner, 1986 Mets. It's one of those moments that give me the chills.
All right. Yesterday, your Calgary Flames defeated the New York Rangers 5-1. It was a butt kicking. Listen, the Flames shouldn't have lost to the Ducks in overtime, or else the Flames would be 4-1-0. I'm sad because I'm going to get excited about this year. We'll see what happens today when your Calgary Flames take on the pesky New Jersey Devils. That game starts at 4 p.m.
Sure, they're
Pacific
going to
time.
win.
Also, yesterday the Clippers beat the Trailblazers by 30, 116-86. So
30 points.
dun 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 dun. New
ridiculous.
Orleans won dun, 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 over Seattle. 13-10 on Monday night football. It was a field goal with about 2 minutes left that won it. The Saints 4-2.
That was a great song.
Other NHL winners: Buffalo, Washington, Florida, Carolina, Columbus, and St. Louis.
The Philadelphia Football Eagles have traded quarterback Joe Flacco back to the Jets.
I saw
Because
that.
who wants Joe Flacco?
Apparently the Jets.
I'm sorry.
So there was a lot of chatter
No, I'm not.
on Dan Patrick's show saying, like, why on earth is there no backup quarterback for the Jets? Like, they didn't have a veteran there, like a Josh McCown or Steve DeBerg or something. And
Steve DeBerg.
And so it turns out the whole time the Jets were banking on the fact that the Eagles would just send Joe Flacco back.
Seriously?
No, but it seems that way, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, kind of, I
Zach
guess.
Wilson has
know.
a slight injury, and so they bring Joe Flacco back.
Well, what's great, though, is that means that the backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Football Fighting Eagles is Gardner Minshew.
I hope Gardner
So
plays.
that's... I don't like football anymore.
Tonight, World Series Game 1, Atlanta at Houston. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves because I hate you, Houston Astros.
How many games?
One. They're just going to give up after tonight.
Also, your Kraken play Montreal at 7 p.m. Pacific in Seattle. Speaking
Kraken.
of Seattle, Mariners' Ken Griffey Jr. is going to join the team's ownership group. So that's news.
Wow. Not like it's going to help, but awesome.
Yep.
It's one of those, gosh, who was it? It's like Jay-Z when he owned part of the Nets. Like, he didn't own very much of the Nets, but he was the name. So now they're going to be like, look, Ken Griffey's part of the ownership. I miss Ken Griffey. His swing was so beautiful.
I watched
Oof.
his, 500th home run as a Mariner. I happened to go to a random game in Seattle, and he hit his, 400th or 500th home run as a Mariner.
I only ever got to see him. So he's my favorite player of all time. He was who I based a lot of how I played as a kid. As far as hitting goes, obviously I was a first baseman, so I didn't do a whole lot with fielding like that when I was younger. And then just his swing was so pretty. I only ever got to see him play once when he was with Cincinnati. He came and played the Mets, and he only played 4 innings before they pulled him. And I was really bummed out, but I didn't get to see any home runs or anything. I was pretty upset. But he's still my favorite.
And Texas Tech has fired head coach Matt Wells from the football team.
Why not?
That is your sports!
Supporters.
Look, you can see Ken Griffey Jr.'s 500th home run. Listen, I don't know if Ken Griffey, the one I think I saw his 500th home run with the Mariners, not his 500th.
Don't click on that.
Overall. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. All right, next hour, takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from this show today?
KLF can't spell.
I also have our clip of the day coming up, which is exciting. And we're gonna get out a little early because it's Tuesday and I have to drive. So stick with us. More to come. That is Look, It's Myco. I am Hefty Goof. Tonight, Fudge Village, Part 2. I hear it gets scarier. So that's good.
Boo.
in there. Maybe I'm a horror aficionado now.
Can we play Phasmaphobia now? In VR.
Come back. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
I would drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you aren't leaving for good. I could hear you on the radio playing when I was riding so stuck in Vegas. You said we could never be strong, but our hearts are golden and connected as one. Through lonely days I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I could tell you were bored, but I gave you my word that it'll be just fine if you stay in for love. Through lonely days, we got better as they came. We are electrolytes glowing through the rain. We are electrolytes glowing in the rain. We are electrolytes, taking your breath away.
Summertime, got liquor on the table.